In this video, we will complete topic 2 in Edexcel Math Cambridge IGCSE. This topic is also relatively short. It is mainly about fractions, decimals, and percentages, okay? So let's begin with the first lesson, 2.1, talking about fractions. Equivalent fractions. Equivalent fraction is two fractions that represent the same amount. It is just different ways of writing the same thing. So basically, to make an equivalent fraction, you must multiply the top and bottom of a fraction by the same amount. For example, 5 over 6 is equivalent to 10 over 12 because 5 over 6 multiplied by 2 up and down is equal to 10 over 12. And if you divide 10 over 12 by 2 up and down, you're going to get 5 over 6. So they are both equivalent to each other. Okay? To cancel a fraction to its simplest form, divide the top and bottom by the biggest whole number or common factor that goes into both. For example, 12 over 18, the simplest form of 12 over 18 is 2 over 3. We can divide 12 over 18 into other forms, but the simplest form, dividing it by the largest common factor, would be 2 over 3. Okay? Now let's have a look at the types of fractions. We have the proper fraction, the top-heavy fraction, and the mixed number. A proper fraction is a fraction when the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Top-heavy, just referring to it by its name, top is heavier. So numerator is greater or bigger than the denominator. Okay? The top-heavy fraction is also known as the improper fraction or the vulgar fraction. Lastly, we have the mixed number. A mixed number is a combination of whole number and proper fraction. For example, 1 and 3 over 4th. 1 is a whole number on the outside, and then we have a proper fraction with the numerator smaller than the denominator. How to convert a mixed number to a top-heavy fraction? The rule is very simple. Multiply the denominator to the whole number, then add that to the value of the numerator, keeping the denominator the same. 5 times 6 equals 30. 30 plus 3, 33. 33 over 5. Okay? Oh, sorry. Wrong page. Now I'll be skipping this part and we will go to FDPs, converting fractions, decimals, and percentages. So, to convert a fraction to a decimal or a decimal to a fraction, you can use the calculator, press SD on the calculator to convert. But to convert an FD or fraction and decimal to a percentage, you need to multiply by 100. To convert a percentage to an FD, fraction or decimal, you need to divide by 100. Again, fraction to decimal, decimal to fraction, calculator SD. FD to percentage times 100. Percentage to FD, divide by 100. Converting a recurring decimal into a fraction. Very important. So, the step 1, I want you to make this step number 2. Okay? First, check how many digits after the decimal point are non-recurring, okay? Then, if the number of digits recurring, write x is equal to the given number. If 1 digit is recurring, multiply by 10. If 2 digits is recurring, multiply by 100. If 3 digits are recurring, multiply by 1000, and so on. Now go to the actual step 1 and check how many individual digits are there right after the decimal point, okay? If it's 1 digit, multiply by 10, 2 digits, multiply by 100, 3 digits, multiply by 1000. Now I want you to subtract the top part and the bottom part and find the smallest term by simplification. Let's have a look at an example. We need to convert this recurring decimal into a fraction, 0.12323 recurring. Making this step number 2, I want you to check how many digits after the decimal are non-recurring. 1 digit is non-recurring, so multiply by 10. 10x is equal to 1.23. Decimal moves 1 place forward because we multiply by 10. Correct? Now, check how many all digits are there after the decimal point. There are 3 digits in total, so multiply by 1000. 1000 times 0.123, move the decimal point 3 digits ahead, 123.23 recurring. Now subtract the top by the bottom into its simplest form. 1000x minus 10x is 990x, 123.23 recurring minus 1.23 recurring. These two will cancel each other out, so it will be 123 minus 1 is 122. Solve for x. X is equal to 122 divided by 990, which is equal to 61 over 495, which is our simplest form. Calculating percentage of a quantity. Like I said in a previous video as well, means multiplication. So 25% of 555. First convert 25% into a fraction and multiply it by 555. Okay? Percentage rates. So first let's have a look at increasing and decreasing percentages before we come to percentage calculations. To increase a percentage, the formula is the price times 1 plus r percentage rate. Okay? So for example, increase 6.80 by 5%, price times 1 plus 5%. Price times 1 plus 5%. 5 divided by 100, 0.05. 6.80, 1 plus 0.05, 1.05 times 6.80 is $6.30. Decreasing percentage formula, price times 1 minus r percentage rate. So decrease this by 5%, price times 1 minus 5%, convert this to a decimal, subtract it from 1, multiply it to 8.60, the answer is $8.17. I'm sorry, the page, yeah. There we go. Expressing quantity as a percentage of one another. Express $6 as a percentage of $40. So set it up as a fraction and multiply it by 100%. 6 divided by 40 times 100% is 15%. Okay? Express 75 centimeters as a percentage of 2.5 meters. Remember, you need to always have the same units. So first we're going to multiply 2.5 meters by 100 to achieve 70 meters. And then we can set up the fraction. 75 divided by 250 times 100% is 30%. Okay? Now let's come to percent calculations. In this section, or in this spectrum, we are going to go through 3 types of calculations, which we will be using in singular and compound calculations. This is going to be our new and root price unit, our original price unit, and the rate of percentage change. Okay? So the question can give you only 2 values and will ask to calculate the other. For example, calculate the new price and the given will be the original and the R percentage. Calculate the R percentage, the given will be the new and original, or calculate the original, the given will be the new and the R percentage. Okay? First, let's have a look at how to find the new or root price of unit. Okay? The new price is equal to the original times 1 plus or minus increase or depreciation in our percentage rate. Okay? Let's have a look at the question to understand this. A t-shirt costs $50. The sale on it is for 15%. What was the initial or root price? So we know that the original price was $50. A sale means a depreciation has been applied of 15%. So new price will be 50 times 1 minus 15%. Convert the 15 to a decimal, subtract it from 1, multiply it to a 50, $42.5 is your answer, which is the new price. Okay? A short fact is that if any question gives R percentage as a decrease, that is 1 minus R percent. If it gives it R percentage as an increase, it is 1 plus R percentage rate. Okay. Now let's have a look at how to calculate the original price or units. So the formula is original price is equal to new price divided by 1 plus or minus our percentage rate. Let's have a quick example. A t-shirt costs $42.5. After 15% sale, what is the original price? So initial price is 42 point, or new price is 42.5, which is after this much sale. What is the original price? So original is new divided by 1 minus 15% because it is a sale depreciation. Convert to decimal, subtract from 1, divide by 42.5. The answer is $50, which is your original price. Okay? This example below, quick example 2, you can have a pause on the video and try solving this example by yourself. Now let's have a look at how to find the rate of percentage. The rate of percentage formula is maximum divided by minimum maximum minus minimum divided by original price times 100. Your maximum is the price that is bigger, your minimum is the price that is smaller. For example, a t-shirt costs $42.5. After X percent sales, the price is $50. What is the percentage rate? Well, let's apply the formula. Maximum 50 minus minimum 42.5 divided by original price 50 times 100 is equal to 15%. As for this example, I would like you to pause the video again and solve this by yourself. Okay, a quick rule to memorize. The cost price is less than the selling price, it is equal to profit. Okay, this means the formula will give a positive value. If the cost price is greater than the selling price, it is a depreciation and the formula will give a negative value. Now this is a quick summary of our formulas that we have been taken so far after we jump to compound interest and depreciation. Okay, so direct change is the new price is equal to original times 1 plus or minus our percentage rate. A reverse change is where you are finding the original price, dividing the new divided by 1 plus or minus our percentage rate, and the rate of percentage change is equal to maximum minus minimum divided by original times 100. Now let's have a look at compound interest and depreciation. Interest means to increase, 1 plus our percentage rate. Depreciation means to decrease, 1 minus our percentage rate. Your compound interest and depreciation can be direct or reverse. If it is direct, you're going to be finding the new price, which is equal to original times 1 plus minus our percentage rate to the power of t. Reverse is going to be original is equal to new price divided by 1 plus or minus our percentage rate to the power of t. T is referring to time, which means the time represents the number of times of repetition of the price. What do we mean by that and why do we use t? We will have a look at some examples now. Okay, sorry, the camera, let me just fix that. Okay, so let's have a look at the first example. Boris puts $600 in the bank and leaves it there for 2 years. He paid 5% interest every year. What does he have? So, after the first year and B after 2 years. The original price was 600. After 1 year and after 2 years is our time. The percentage rate is 5% interest, so 1 plus 5%. Let's apply the formula to find the new price. New is equal to original 1 plus minus our percentage rate to the power of t. After 1 year, 601 plus 5% is 630. After 2 years, 600 plus 5% to the power of 2 is equal to 661.5. So as you can see, what do we use the t for? For the number of times of repetition, okay? Having a look at another example here, okay? A car is on 5% sale. If the price after 6 years is 52,000, what was the price before the sale? Here we are looking to find the original price. What are we given? We are given the new price, we are given the depreciation rate, 1 minus 5%, and we are given the time, 6 years. So let's apply the formula. Original is equal to the new price, 52,000, divided by 1 minus 5% to the power of 6, because it's 6 years. This is equal to $7,073.945. Okie dokie, let's move on to the next page. Compound interest and depreciation. Okay, another example. Rahul put $4,000 in a bank. He paid 6% compound interest. How much interest does he have after 5 years? Again, we're trying to find a new price, which is equal to original times 1 plus 6% interest over a lapse of 5 years to the power of 5, which is $1,352. Now that we have finished compound interest, we are going to be using compound interest in repeated percentage change. Basically, here we are not going to be finding the original or new prices. It's basically percentage change calculations using compound interest or depreciation. So you are going to be given two increases and two decreases in prices. To find that increase, you need to use the formula maximum minus minimum divided by minimum times 100. To find the decrease, you have to use the minimum minus maximum divided by maximum times 100. Let's have a look at some examples. Single percentage change. The original is 150, the new is 100. Find the overall decrease in percentage. Decrease means minimum minus maximum divided by maximum, correct? So, minimum 100 minus maximum 150 divided by maximum 150 times 100 is equal to 33.3%. Original is 100, new is 130. Find the overall delta in increase. So, increase is maximum minus minimum divided by minimum multiplied by 100. Maximum is 130, minimum is 100, minimum is 100. 130 minus 100 divided by 100 times 100 is equal to 30%. Repeated percentage change example. Price of 1 pen in year 1 was increased by 10%, and in year 2 it was decreased by 30%. What is the overall percentage change in percentage? So, if the price is not given, let's assume it's 100. Over the first year it was increased in 10%, and the second year it was decreased by 30%. So until now we have 77, which is now we need to find the loss, which is the decrease, because our latest profit or loss was a loss of 30%. So the delta rate is minimum minus maximum divided by maximum times 100, which is 23%. Okay? Quick rule, if the number is not given, just assume that it is 100. And that is it for topic 2 in Edexcel Math Cambridge IGCSE. This is the beginning of topic 3. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below, and you will find the video of topic 3 as well. So yeah, good luck.